No, thank you. You know, as I was listening to my governor, our governor, make all those nice remarks about me, I couldn't help but thinking about my poor son-in-law. Can you imagine having to sit here and listen to all that about your mother-in-law? John, I've got news. We have it on tape, and you're going to have to play it once a week at home. I, first of all, want to thank all of you for giving up a hot, sunny Saturday afternoon in July to help Governor Jon Corzine and I climb a steep hill and get our government, keep our government in progressive, democratic hands as partners to our President, Barack Obama. You know, even in that case, I didn't quite follow the party line. And was one of the earliest Obama supporters in Bergen County and in New Jersey. And I am very proud of that. But raising a family in Bergen County, I never, ever imagined I would be in a position to make laws and change policies. Politics was just another of the glass ceilings that was unavailable to women. I am here today because I fought my way into public service and into elected office. The old boys club didn't let me in voluntarily, and God knows they've tried many a time to kick me out. But I am proud to say, while many of them have come and gone, I am still standing. I have never accepted that public service was limited to the insiders, and neither has Jon Corzine. In my time of greatest political peril, Jon Corzine stood with me against the party boss. John's decision to stand with me against the establishment was the Jon Corzine that I know. It is that Jon Corzine that will see New Jersey through these troubled times. To quote the great sailor Popeye, I am what I am, and that's all I am. In case you haven't heard this before, I am a feisty Jewish grandmother from Bergen County. I will never be accused of being part of any insider political club. I have fought on behalf of victims of domestic violence, on behalf of women, children, people who are too poor or too busy to fight for themselves. I have fought the tobacco companies, the insurance companies, the gun companies, even my own party leadership when it was necessary. I fought for ethics reform and for open, transparent government. And I am proud to stand by Jon Corzine's side in the legislature as he fought to ban dual office holding. I have been very proud to stand by Jon Corzine's side and fight for equal rights for all of us. I have been proud to stand by Jon Corzine's side as he made sure that every child and every school district, regardless of urban, suburban, or anything in between, got sufficient state aid. I have been proud to stand by Jon Corzine's side and cut billions in government spending while staying true to our values to protect the most vulnerable among us. I have worked with him in Washington and Trenton on child-proof handguns and the expansion of affordable health care. More than any leader I have seen, he is focused on policy over politics and on the long-term interests of our state. I know it is quite tempting after the events of this week to write off government as totally corrupt, out of touch, and not worthy of anyone's time or support. Believe me, I've had those same thoughts more than once myself. But every time I have a thought like that, I redouble my efforts to fight. And now is one of those times when good people in government must stand up and fight. And I know who I'm fighting for and whose side I'll fight by. To all who are disillusioned, now is not the time to throw in the towel. The stakes are too high. This governorship is a serious job in a serious time, and it deserves serious, specific plans. Our opponent was an insider with George Bush. He became one of his biggest fundraisers. Our opponent stood by his lawyer friends to give them millions in no-bid contracts. And as this campaign goes on, we're learning more and more where he stands on the issues that matter to the families of this state. He wants to deny a woman's right to choose. He would reject President Obama's economic aid for New Jersey. That means he would have said no and sent back to Washington money for unemployment and mass transit and highway funding, aid to New Jersey schools, and $2 billion in property tax relief. He embraced President Bush's economic and tax ideas, those ideas that helped drive our economy right off the cliff. And he was very clear in deciding which of President Bush's former aides, which of his brother's former prosecutors, and which of his own close friends would receive millions of dollars in no-bid contracts. You can disagree with what Jon Corzine has done or not done over the last 3 years, but you cannot disagree that he has dealt with every crisis thrown at him. He put out He put out specific plans to balance the budget, and he passed them. He put out specific plans to improve ethics, and he's passed them. He put out specific plans to improve renewable energy, and he's passed them. He put out specific and comprehensive plans to create jobs, attract companies, and get the economy back on its feet, and he's passed them. Time and time again, Jon Corzine has shown the steady leadership and political courage to tackle problems, really hard problems. I am humbled that the governor has selected me to be his running mate. Jon Corzine's willingness to pick an outspoken, independent, and yes, feisty woman like myself speaks volumes to the type of leader he is and the type of government that he wants. The next 4 months are about the type of state we will have for the next 4 years and beyond. And I would like to take a moment, just before I conclude, to thank my many colleagues from Congress, from the state legislature, from the party establishment, from county government, who came forth today to cheer us, to urge me onward. I appreciate your confidence and your support, and I know together we are going to win Bergen County and indeed the state of New Jersey. And to Governor Cody, I would like to say that I have your words on tape, too. And a moment of personal privilege, if I may. I know my family is here. They got on a plane from California yesterday, not knowing that they were going to spend today like this. And this place has a real meaning, actually, for my family, the Bergen PAC. This is a place that celebrates the arts. It celebrates our children. It celebrates diversity. And we are happy that it is here in our district. It is also the stage that my daughter, when she was a budding actress of about 7 or 8, played the part of the Dormouse in Alice in Wonderland for the Creative Children's Theater. It's where she developed her love of the entertainment industry. And she is a TV producer today, so you started her off right. So thank you all for being here. Governor, we are ready to roll up our sleeves, give New Jerseyans the government to see them through these tough times. Thank you for this honor, for your confidence, and now it's time to get to work.